We back. It was all a dream podcast. We got Brooklyn in the building once again.
Super big Brooklyn.
Murder.
Man,
What's popping, man? What's been going on with you?
Shit been working, bro. Staying active, you know what I mean? Working on a new show. Y'all gonna see that. The world gonna see that. I've been working on that. Been working on my album, Gats and Roses.
Yo, the
Just been
Brooklyn way,
working,
right?
bro. Staying off the radar, working.
Right.
you got
Yeah,
an
go check
art show?
out the Brooklyn way. Everybody watching. Yeah, man. So, we just wanted to bust it up. It's been a lot going on, man, out there in NY, man. We've been seeing shit all over the internet,
Y'all
all over the
busy.
blog.
Y'all been
You know,
very busy.
yeah, a lot of shit going on, man.
And
So
how
let's
y'all lose to the Pacers, okay? Can I
oh
interject
yeah.
real fast? How y'all lose to the Pacers? What happened?
You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
This is
And
true.
and I want to give a big shout out to the New York Knicks because
Right,
they got that far.
right.
And
They
And we
did.
ain't even make it.
we was a little hurt. We was a little hurt, but you know what I'm saying? We still was fighting through it. So shout to the New York Knicks.
Yeah, I'm mad. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm mad as shit because I lost a couple hundred on them niggas, man. Like I had my money on y'all niggas, man. That shit
Man,
crazy.
shit.
Listen, y'all got further than us, bro.
Oh, Cat
Y'all
let me
got
down
further
though,
than
man.
us. We ain't
Cat
never
let
get off of Broad Street. We ain't even get off of
Nah,
Broad
but
Street.
with New York, we show that we can do it. We you know what I
Yeah,
mean? We can do it.
yeah,
But we
yeah.
gotta
Y'all
do
ain't
it
too
now.
far
Next
off.
time we gotta do it.
Mm-hmm.
But shout to the New York Knicks though.
shout
Right.
out to the Knicks. Y'all put up a little run, you know what I mean?
The
Y'all could
Pacers gonna get smacked around though.
oh,
We not too mad. You know, OKC gonna handle them for us.
we
The
already know.
spread
We
is
already know.
10. They got the spread at 10. Hold on,
Yeah,
hey, Jack, real quick. Can you explain a little bit more your art show situation you got?
A what?
That's interesting. You said you got an art show coming up.
No, I got my own
My
show about to
fault.
come out, my own podcast.
So even well no, even better. Well yeah, go into it. Go into it.
Well,
yeah, y'all heard it
basically,
here first, man. Y'all heard it here first.
All
Yeah,
right.
got his own.
basically, shout to the whole my expert opinion. You know, like I don't really know what's going on with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like me, I'm just on my Gat time. Like
Right.
I'm
it's
on with
Gat time. I
that.
want to focus more on Gat. You know, focus
Uh-huh.
more on like building my brand. So I created the location. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the world got a location. We all got a location. So I
I
named the
like
show the location, and I start filming this week. So I'm gonna have like special
Yeah,
guests pulling up. You know, it's gonna be
yeah,
the
yeah,
ambiance is
yeah.
fire. So yeah, you know, just stay tuned with that. You know, and I'm gonna continue dropping these episodes of the Brooklyn Way web series as well too. And we working on a movie in
That's
between
great.
times of the locations. Yeah. I'm
okay.
just now I'm focusing more on Gat Murder. Gat
Ain't nothing
excuse me,
wrong with it.
Gat Taylor. You know what I'm
Yeah,
Ain't
saying?
tell.
nothing wrong with that.
Shout out to Vlad too.
That's love, bro.
Shout out to who?
Man,
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a stubborn nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm a stubborn
right,
nigga,
right,
but I've been was gonna change my name to Gad Taylor long
Mm.
right.
time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like far as business, like when you dealing in business, you can't be running around with those names.
No, you don't want to
Honestly.
chase the money away. You don't want to chase the
Yeah,
money away.
Right.
Gad Murder is global now though. That
You
name is
already know.
global now.
That's what niggas
Right.
know you in. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like it was a gift and a curse. But at
Yeah.
the
Right.
same time,
Yeah.
like it didn't block my blessings, none. But you know what I mean? Like when you reach a certain age in life, it's like, come on, son.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you
You
got,
want
you
niggas running around calling you murder, nigga?
Right.
got.
Right. 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 Right.
Yo, hey, yo, so when you said you don't know what's going on with my expert opinion, so is it a rap? That's what the people want to know. Is it a rap or?
I wouldn't say it's a rap because I don't know what Mav got up his sleeves. I don't know what you know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay.
But
So
I can't focus on what other niggas is doing. I gotta do my own thing. You feel
no,
me?
I feel you. I feel you.
I
But it ain't.
can't,
It
I
ain't.
can't, I can't sit back and just, I could be waiting forever. I
Right.
That's
don't
real
know,
shit.
like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
it.
like, at the end of the day, I just want to
I can
focus
wait.
more on building my brand and
Right.
building my situation.
I got you. I feel that. But it ain't.
Shout
But
to my
you,
dog Math though. That's my brother.
shout out to
Forever, you
Mad
know what I
Hop.
mean?
Shout out to
Shout to
Hoffa.
Math Hopper, man.
But no, we don't. See, the fans, we don't look at it as just because you say you can't focus on what somebody else is doing, but we look at it as y'all a group, y'all a team. We love that show. As fans, we love the chemistry between all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just about one.
Y'all
So
got
we
a
look at
lot
it
of
as
moments.
y'all
Y'all
unit.
have a
You know what I'm
lot of
saying?
moments on that
We
show.
looking at.
Yeah, that like you know what I'm
So
saying. Like
oh,
it was a beautiful. It was beautiful being on my expert opinion, man. Like the love was, the love is still here. The love is still there. The love is never gonna
I
leave.
don't go
Mav
nowhere.
got
Right.
like over 1 million subscribers, so he could do whatever. He could go whatever which way he want to go with that. You know what I'm saying? I know
no
I
doubt,
enjoyed
no doubt.
myself on my expert opinion. I mean, I didn't have no real bad bad situations over there at all. Like, you know what I mean?
Right, right,
It's just
right.
like it comes a time. It just comes a time where you gotta move forward and just do your own thing.
No doubt, no
I
doubt,
get
no
what you
doubt.
mean, Marty.
I feel what you're saying. You want
Nope.
to basically you focusing on building your own brand. I understand. I understand
Yeah,
that.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
building my own brand. Like my expert opinion. That's Mav show.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean? He just made me a part of it, and I'm thankful for that. But it comes a time where you gotta do your own thing. You gotta branch off and do your own thing.
Yeah, you gotta keep it moving, no doubt, no doubt.
The
Yeah,
majority of the people that left the show, they left on bad terms. I didn't leave on bad terms.
right, right. But how's your relationship with the
You know what
guys
I'm
you with?
saying?
Cool with everybody?
Huh?
You still Gucci with everybody? Everybody, y'all still cool? The other people who left the show. Like, how's your
Like
relationship
who?
with
With everybody?
like Esso and all that?
I'm cool. Like me personally, I'm cordial with everybody. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? I'm
okay,
cordial. I don't got no beef with nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying?
okay, okay. That's dope,
Not at
man.
all. I don't got no drama. I don't got no bad blood with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right, 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 right,
All
right.
these people, all these people we talking about, they could call me. I could call them.
Okay,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? If it was really a problem, if I really had a problem with anybody that was on the show, I'll call you. Like, yo, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the issue? It's not
No,
that. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
what
if
we
it
like
ain't
to
that,
hear,
I don't
man.
have an issue with nobody on the show.
That's what we like to hear as fans, because it felt like NWA broke up, man. Like that shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like when we saw that shit as fans, man. So we happy to hear that, man. Everybody happy to hear that.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody good. You know what I mean? I like to see everybody win. You know me, I'm the spread love type of nigga. I want to
Right.
see everybody win. I want to see everybody go to the top. I hate to see niggas feud, and I hate it. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Right.
even like being I don't even like being in the middle of all of that. You know what I mean? When niggas is feuding, I'm more so the nigga that like to keep shit together. If we
Right.
can't,
Exactly.
if we can't keep shit together, I don't even want to be a part of the bullshit.
Yeah, and I don't ever see you caught up in no bullshit, man. Like that shit I saw with that went down with Angela Lee on Angela Lee show. Angela Lee show with all of them when they came together and they didn't know that Math was gonna be there. Like that shit was wild. You know what I'm saying? And I don't ever
Yeah,
see
but
you.
see, like with me personally, I feel like with that situation, I just felt like if Math was gonna pull up on them, he should have just pulled up on them niggas and said, "Yo, you know what I mean? Like, I wish y'all the best of luck." But I
Right.
can't tell nobody how to, you know what I mean, approach
Right.
a
Right.
situation. But
No.
if I was Mav Hopper, if I was in Mav's shoes and I had that issue with them, I would have pulled up
Right.
on a different type of time. Like, yo, you know what I mean? I wish y'all the best of luck. Continue to be great. And I would have skirted out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
I
Right.
see
Right.
y'all
I
niggas
feel
at
you.
the top. I'm not trying to sit down and rehash, you know what I mean, problems we had in the past, whatever. I just want to see everybody win. And you know what I mean? You don't want to be in this game because, like, when you're doing that, a lot of people start taking sides. You understand? Like,
I
there's
know.
people on their side where there's a lot of people that fuck with them, and there's a lot of people on Mav's side that fuck with him. So now it becomes oh, you fuck with him, I can't fuck with you. Y'all fuck with them, I can't fuck with y'all. I don't want
Yeah,
to be in the
that's
middle of none
nice.
of that shit.
Right. Right.
I
That's
don't like
nice.
that. I don't want to pick and choose. Math is my brother,
I'm
and
cool with.
Esso and Heineken and all them niggas, they show me love. So I can't hate on the nigga or go at niggas that show me genuine love even when I run into them. So
Right. Right.
it'll look corny on my behalf trying to shit on niggas.
What about big fella? What's his name? The big guy used
Oh,
to be in it. So, I can't. What's his
pause,
name?
pause, pause.
Paul. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we good. We good.
Okay, okay.
And I'm
Hey,
saying, like
pause,
again, like
pause.
I'm gonna be honest with you. These ain't people that we'll see each other in the street and it'll be a brawl. That's what I mean by we good.
Right,
You
right, right.
understand what I'm
It's
saying?
all love.
So when I say I'm good with everybody, I'm really good with everybody. It's all love when I see people. I run into them, it's all love. We'll dap it up, you know what I mean? Speak our little piece and go our separate ways. It's all love. It's
So
not
the
going,
thing
it's
that,
not
so the,
what people think on the internet. They see niggas beefing on the internet and be like, oh, when we see each other, niggas gonna crash. Nah, it's not none of
that's
that.
what we be
It's not
thinking
that.
when we see it. You know what I mean? Because we see him talking about how the spot got shot up and all that shit. So all that shit is
I cleared
fire.
that up real fast. I cleared that up real fast.
So what happened with
Yeah,
that?
man. Fuck with that.
The shop
Huh?
ain't, the shop ain't get shot up, right? That shit was false news, right?
Yo, bro, we are one of the biggest podcasts in New York City. If my expert opinion would have got shut up, everybody would have heard about that.
Yeah,
Everybody.
definitely. That shit was
Everybody.
all over. Definitely.
That wouldn't have been no. That
That's true.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
true.
That's
come on, son. You would have.
That's
Y'all,
definitely true.
everybody would have heard that.
Philly, we would have heard
You would have
about this
heard
shit.
something
What?
happen.
definitely what it. So who the fuck spreading
Right.
those rumors though? Somebody got to be throwing. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Somebody
nah.
hating.
Thought in the
I'm
game.
saying. Bigger went for the viral moment.
Yeah. He got it. He got it. He definitely got it.
He got a viral moment,
Dang.
Yeah.
but the viral moment didn't last 2 minutes.
No, it didn't last at all. It ain't
You know
Dang.
what
last
I
at
mean?
all.
Again, when you doing things like that for the attention or whatever you doing it for, it's bigger no. And I don't want to get on the topic of talking about all of this because I don't really care about it. I just feel like it's just certain things that shouldn't be said because like, like my people on the streets, fans, and everybody thought something happened to us.
Yeah, we definitely
So
did.
that's why I addressed it. If I wasn't getting like certain calls or whatever, I wouldn't even say nothing about it.
Right. But I ain't
I would
really
have just
believe it.
left
That's
it
why.
as is. Like I don't really,
Yeah, I ain't really believe that shit. That's why
Like
you know what I
this.
mean? I ain't even hit you up about the bullshit. I said that shit couldn't have went down. Plus, y'all got my man in there. He be strapped. Y'all always good. You know what I mean? Y'all always good in that.
yeah. But see, at the end of the day, man, like you want to be comfortable when you filming, wherever you at. You want to be comfortable. You want to be, feel me?
No doubt. And that's what
Especially when you got big names. When you got big names pulling up on you.
All right.
we
You
like
throwing
that and
shit
make niggas
back.
not even want to pull up. Niggas hearing shit like
So like
that. You
when
know?
you exactly, exactly.
You gotta protect them. Somebody, if my people, last time my people's here, me, if I was somewhere on your watch and something happened to me while I was on your watch, you know?
Create more
Yeah,
problems for
because
real.
that even
Uh,
with that create drama. Like if God
right.
forbid if something would have happened to anybody in there, like now drama now it
No,
spills out to the streets.
Right.
And
Real
we don't
shit.
need that.
no.
Not at all. Not at all. But yeah, well back to you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Brooklyn way, you know what I mean? Out right now. Tell the people some of the special guests you got, on the show.
All right, with the Brooklyn way, I got Big Daddy Kane on there. I got Redman on there, Fredro
Hold up,
Starr,
hold up,
Zab
hold up, hold
Judah.
up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. The nigga come off. The nigga come
Huh?
off was so humble. You said you got who? What's the first name you said?
I got Big Daddy Kane on there,
Yeah.
Redman,
Legend.
Damn,
Rakim,
that's the come off. Okay.
Fredro
Yep, the
Starr,
legend.
My
Mm-hmm.
Son, Graf, Math Hoffa, um,
You got
Paolo the
lyricists up
Don,
there, bro.
Big T.
Okay.
Then you got Big T on there. I fuck with
Yeah,
all
I got a
that
little
shit.
bit of everybody on there. I've been doing this shit for years before I was even a co-host on any platform. This is what I was doing. The Brooklyn way, what I was doing first. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I was making real movies. I was creating real movies out in the hood, like in the trenches.
So you
Hey,
going back to the foundation where it started
let
at.
me ask you
So
something real fast.
So I
Murder.
drop I drop
Oh,
I
go ahead.
drop a episode every Tuesday night, 8
Okay.
p.m. every Tuesday night. The
now where can
Brooklyn
they
Way
watch
TV
Brooklyn
on
with you?
YouTube. Go subscribe right now if you're not subscribed. I
Okay.
drop an episode.
I
And
see you got I see you at pain in the ass on there too,
yeah,
from
pain in the
Rockefeller.
ass is a pain in the ass Casa Paul King.
You had cops on there
Yeah,
and
so like
Paul
it's
King.
Hell
Damn.
Rail up there. Shout to Hell Rail. Um,
Damn,
Yeah,
yo,
so like,
Casa.
I mean, yeah,
That's
well
hard.
connected, man. You know everybody, man.
yeah, so
Yeah, that's hard.
pretty much is one of them web series that you got to tap in with. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Yeah,
tap in
man.
with that web series. You know what I'm saying? If you never checked it out, check it out. I shot it,
Found some damn good
came up
hosts.
with the storylines,
Yes.
Okay.
edited. You know, I was going hard. I was really in the mud with that web series. Still is. Still in the mud with
Right,
that.
right.
So like the movie is coming real soon. So stay tuned to the Brooklyn Way movie. You know what I mean?
All
Hey,
right,
Murder,
all
can
right.
I ask you something real quick?
Of
Like,
course.
That's what we're here
I
for.
guess I see why they say Philly and Brooklyn so compatible, or like we're territorial and we represent Philly. We represent South Philly so much. We from, I mean, where we go because we're territorial, but we only territorial because it's so small down here. Everything's so tight. Everybody got a little bit of space. From the
Right.
outside looking in, it seemed like nobody rep their borough from New York more than Brooklyn. And Brooklyn is way bigger than Philly.
I
But
don't agree with that. I don't
you
agree
don't
with
think
that.
it's what they
Nah,
say, where they say
like
we fall
my
in with.
guys go hard for Queens. My guys go hard for Queens. My guys go hard for the Bronx. My
I
peoples
don't
go
know,
hard for
bro.
Staten Island. You know what I mean? Long Island. Like you got people out here that go hard for they side. You know what I mean? BX. You know what I mean? Harlem go hard. Harlem
Right,
go
right.
I
hard. You
think
know what I'm saying?
y'all and Harlem,
It
y'all from
just
the
seemed like
outside
Nah,
looking in.
Queens go hard too, bro.
Brooklyn more
No, I'm saying
highlighted.
that. I'm
Yeah,
saying as
we see
far
it
as
more.
being like big made as Brooklyn, and that's what Harlem ain't got.
Yeah, it's
You know,
more
and
highlighted. I mean,
yeah, well,
I
because
get it.
like
I get
they
it. But you know what I mean?
like
Me being
Brooklyn,
out here,
when Brooklyn
me
in
being
a
out here, like I see who be putting on for their side. You know what I mean?
okay,
right.
so y'all all just New York pair, just everybody the same on that tip.
Oh no, we lost Gat for a second. There you go. So listen,
Yo,
speaking
Man,
speaking of speaking of Brooklyn, this man got a direct connection to Brooklyn, man. I want to talk about the Diddy shit, man. Like, how you feel about that shit, man?
come
Do you
on,
think?
bro.
I mean, he do. He got a direct. He put. I ain't gonna say he put y'all on the map, but he put y'all in the stratosphere, man. As far as putting on big, you know what I mean?
All right. We can say that. We can say that.
So, like, how you feel about this Diddy shit, man? You think he gonna get out of this unscathed? I know. I mean, how you feel? What you think gonna happen? Cause you closer
Honestly,
to
I don't give a fuck. I mean, like, not saying I don't give a fuck about, like, you know what I mean, if he go to jail, because I don't
right.
wish jail on nobody. So
Nah,
let's get that out the way. I don't wish jail on nobody, but I don't feel like he did nothing too crazy not to get a bail though.
right. I feel the same way. I feel the same way.
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
I think if
I feel
no
like he could
blood
have at
was
least got a
spilled,
bail. It ain't like he clipped nobody. Like see,
yeah,
like
Right.
the thing is what Diddy going through, a lot of niggas went through in the hood.
As far as
His
what you
whole
mean?
shit is domestic violence. That shit niggas go through every day in the hood
Yeah,
with their
yeah,
girl.
yeah. Regular shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's regular. What Diddy going through, hundreds of niggas, thousands of niggas is going through right
Mhm.
now in the hood. And what they
Right.
do, they give you an order protection. Stay away from this person. They smack you on
Right.
the wrist. Yo, stay away from that person. But Diddy is the bag, so you know what I mean?
It's the
I think
beta
like with a
bag.
lot of our black brothers with money and then with
Right.
power, all they trying to do is just like get the bread out of niggas. Once they, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, they
Yeah.
just trying to flush the bread out of our powerful black brothers.
I was
I'm
just
not gonna
saying that
say
because now they saying if you get convicted, they coming for the money. You know what I'm saying? So you
nah.
think it's all about
They
you
said
think
life. They say he getting life if he get convicted.
yeah, but what I'm saying is they saying they coming for the money
Oh, you
because the money because they saying he was running a organized crime organization, which I don't see. And
All
I'm
right. So
like,
listen,
yo, y'all
listen. If you run
the
in a
money.
if you run in an organization, right, and they smack you with a RICO, right? Why
Right.
are you the only person in that RICO?
Exactly.
It's
that doesn't
not
Exactly.
make
like
sense,
it's
At
not
all.
like he got caught with a bunch of
right?
niggas
You don't have
or
his
a whole bunch of people like
co-defendants
to
on
make it
trial.
like, all right, we caught. Like when they come sweep gangs, you see the whole gang going down.
Right,
Everybody
Oh, yeah.
faces in
right,
that box.
Oh,
right, right,
exactly.
right.
When they come to Rico, Diddy is the only nigga in that box. It's not
Never
like
seen that.
so.
I
Never
I
seen.
feel
never
like
see that
he
before.
got a strong chance of beating the Rico.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I so do I.
Like
But
I
the so what
never
about
even known. I never even knew that only one person could. I thought like the whole thing with the Rico initially is to gather up a shitload of people for any and
right? They
everything.
did that with
So
them.
how
Though.
is
They did that
one
with
person?
them. They grabbed
How
everybody.
the hell is one person
It
fighting a?
feel
You know,
it
you don't
feel
have no
like they just
co-defendant.
coming up with new laws as they go.
It's,
Yeah,
yeah,
Like
designed for him.
I never heard of you fly somebody out and y'all have sex and that's sex trafficking.
Yeah,
I never
that's
heard of
wild.
that.
That's wild. And
You know
niggas
how
do
many
that every
times I've
day.
been flown out by a female? You know what I mean?
Right.
You know how many times niggas done flew females out on some regular shit and
Yeah,
then they
yeah.
might have fucked later on? Like that's sex trafficking?
Is regular. Now it is.
I just
Obviously.
feel like
Now it
they
is.
trying to come up with all types of shit just to bury a nigga.
Yeah, yeah,
I am.
yeah, man. Yeah, I feel bad for my man. I mean, I feel bad for him, even though he's a piece of shit for being her ass like that. But
Freak,
I still feel bad
freak.
for him. Like you said, they making up shit for him, man. That's how I look.
I didn't
You know what
know.
I'm saying?
This my thing. I didn't know that he was. I didn't know he was facing life. And as
No, he
Yeah,
far
that's
facing
as
what they
life.
said.
He facing
I
life.
think
The sex trafficking alone can get you life.
anything that's not murder to me, anything that's not murder, I probably wouldn't give like rape. I wouldn't say probably rape wouldn't get bailed out at all. But anything less than murder, if it's not murder, as far as a bail go, or and as far as a life sentencing go, I don't think you should be doing life in prison. If I never even took a life, so how the fuck you gonna give me life? It's not
Right.
like I
Right.
killed somebody, you know. Anything that's not
Yo,
like
but
a
a
non-violent,
lot of
that's
those people that's on that trial
crazy.
was with all of that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Exactly.
shit
As
crazy,
I
bro.
watch it, I'm like, yo, all y'all motherfuckers was nasty together. Y'all was
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
freaky, horny motherfuckers together.
And how was
Yeah.
nobody else being charged?
That's what I'm saying.
How was
She
that a
should be
RICO if there's only one person being charged? That part don't add
listen,
up. If they would have said he
she
was
should
on
be a
trial
co
by himself, it'd be different. But the
she should
fact you
be a
saying that he faced
co-conspirator.
RICO,
Cass, Cassie's supposed to be a co-conspirator in this case, bro. Like she was calling the
it's a
niggas up, telling
shitload
them
of them that could be
she wanted them to
co-conspirators.
go.
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what? Alright, I think I kind of see what you're saying now, even more, murder. Because if that was the case, right? Unless you just got this specific big fish that you really don't give a fuck about nobody else but the big fish, there's no way that all these people are in a affidavit or whatever. Names are being mentioned in court, and none of them are on trial. So you telling me these people were in cahoots with me doing this shit? Well, what? Why they ain't on? You know,
this
why they
shit
not
don't
in the
make
room
sense.
too?
They
That
gotta
definitely
act
make it
like
sound
why
like
they gotta play like they're against them. They gotta play like they're against them so they don't get charged.
mm,
Right, right.
Because it's
damn.
like,
So
yo,
they turn it
all of y'all,
basically.
like when you watch this Diddy case, when you watch what's going on, it's like all y'all was nasty. You was
Yeah,
a
All of
hoe.
them are.
He was a hoe.
y'all
All
was
y'all was
mad.
hoes.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
So what makes them different from Diddy?
Right, right, right,
I mean,
exactly.
you was
right.
getting peed on, he was getting nutted on, all types of nasty, wild, foul shit. And it's like, yo,
Hey,
we was all nasty together for many years. What the fuck? Like we was
Yeah,
nasty together.
yeah, yeah.
You got
And then
niggas that do that shit in the house with their girls. Like, you know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying?
right,
So it's
right,
like, yo, we was freaking off. We was freaking off. Like, what happened?
right. What happened?
So now all of a
Freak
sudden it's
off.
like, oh, I'm the only nasty one in this case.
No, I'm gonna tell you what
Yeah,
happened. I'm
dog.
gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna
That's
tell you what
crazy.
happened. And Cassie ran through all that little bread she had. She was fucked up with the trainer boy that he hired,
Nah,
and
that's
they
not
was
it,
fucked
bro.
up.
That's not it.
No, they listen.
That's not it.
They said she moved back. She moved back with her moms and all that shit. Her and her husband and the kids. They was fucked up. They came up with a
Yeah, but
plan,
when you got a
and they
nigga when she feel like when you she's feeling scared, like cars is getting blown up, people getting missing. She like, yo,
that
that's
that shit been happening. The car shit though.
That
They
sounds
said
sound believable though,
they
bro. I'm
said
not going
they
front.
said They
I've
said in
never heard nobody bring
2024,
up that
he
angle,
on
but it's
the
damn.
phone. They had conversation. They met up and all that shit. So it wasn't about that. She wasn't scared, bro. She was fucked up. She needed
I
some
just feel
bread,
like
nigga.
I just feel like all of them was hoes together, bro. Y'all all was
Yeah,
hoes.
that
Y'all could have went y'all separate
Hold
ways
up,
and been hoes.
bro.
She was yo.
right,
Look
real.
at
I
this
don't
trial.
know.
Look how many niggas popping out saying they fucked up. We ain't know none of
Yeah,
this
that's
Yeah,
shit.
what
We
I'm
ain't
saying.
know Michael B.
That's
Jordan was smashing.
what I'm saying. We ain't no Kid
We
Cudi was
ain't know.
dang.
smashing.
No, we knew Kid Cudi was hitting because the car got blown up before Diddy
They
went to
been
jail.
say, yeah, Kid Cudi.
Yeah,
That been
yeah,
on the wire.
yeah,
So
yeah,
That
we
been
yeah,
on the
knew
yeah,
wire.
Kid Cudi was cutting it up,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
That's what I'm
and
saying.
and
Look at her track record,
a
bro.
football nigga.
A football nigga too.
Cassie was out there. She was smutting, nigga. She was smutting. Like we ain't
That's
gonna act like she
crazy.
wasn't smutting. She was.
Yeah, she
Diddy
was. She
probably
definitely
turned her
was.
out. He probably
But
Yo.
turned her out. You know, he had her since she was a youngin,
yeah, but the
Mm.
boy
and
Ryan
she
Leslie
just
had her
was
first.
turned out. He
Boy
thugged
Oh,
her
Ryan
yeah,
out.
Leslie
Ryan
had her.
Leslie. That was
Ryan
a
Leslie had her
slice, though.
first.
That was a boy.
He took
They
boy
were in
Ryan
the.
Leslie. I
That
think
shit
Puff
is
whole thing is
crazy, bro.
he like taking light skinned niggas bitches, man. That's the thing. I'm convinced.
Yo,
He took
let
our
me tell you
old
something.
girl. That's his
You could be
thing.
the ugliest nigga in America, nigga. You could be the
Right,
ugliest nigga on the planet. If you got a
right.
giant bag, you got a giant bag,
All
you
you
fine
need.
to these
Yeah.
bitches.
All you
Yep.
need. Yeah,
Bottom
yeah.
line, bro. Bottom line.
Straight up. Straight
That
up.
shit crazy.
If you could
All of
take
that
these
shit
bitches
that's
to another
attached to his
island, to
name.
another country, you take them
Mm-hmm.
to go get them a belt in the bag, they're gonna be your hoe.
Right. That's
Mm.
crazy. Hey yo,
That's why when a lot of these celebrity hoes, that's why when a lot of these celebrity hoes break up with a nigga, you see them with another top notch nigga.
yeah, yeah. Of course. They said,
You want
listen.
that life on.
They
Keep
said,
that life.
listen. They said she had a conversation. She was having a conversation with somebody, and she was like, they told her, yeah, go find another rich nigga. She said, well, Jay-Z already taken, so who I'm supposed to go to? Like the bitch, like she was vicious, bro. That's what I'm saying. I can't trust nothing she said on that stand, bro. I'm sorry.
Yo, listen,
Like
man,
you
Nah,
said,
hold
she
up.
when
was
you
Let's
what?
getting
play
in this
devil's
game
advocate.
and you become a public figure, you become a
Right,
popular nigga, be mindful of the
right.
bitches you pick. You know what I mean? Pick your
Yeah.
poison. You feel me?
Real
Because
talk.
Yeah,
at the
bro.
end of the day, a lot of them, most of them. Look, all right, let's use certain niggas' baby mothers for example. They see that
Right,
Mm-hmm.
they baby father made it. He's making this amount of money. Now I feel
right.
like I deserve this amount. Bitch, you what? You deserve what?
Yeah,
You run with shooting
yeah.
in the
You deserve
gym.
what a month? You
That's how I
understand what I'm
do.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Think about that, bro.
Yeah,
Like even
yeah,
your baby mother, your people that was in your life that claim they loved you. They're
right.
looking at you like the bag now.
Right.
They're looking
Right.
at
Yeah,
you like you supposed to take care of them.
Right.
that's how I
Bitch, I
do.
no longer fuck with you. What are you talking about?
Right.
Our
That's
kid
why I
is a
think with the
grown ass man now. What are we talking about? I owe you
that's
what?
why I think that's why I think the shit the boy Ant Man did after he ever the shit we did we paid off the child support for 18 years. That shit
Was
was
smart.
ingenious. He's a genius for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That was ingenious. I ain't never seen no nigga do that.
That
Yeah,
was crazy.
yeah,
Well, good just drag.
yeah. See me, I
I
don't
don't
know if I
know.
would
I
have did
mean,
that. I want to
I
have a
feel
relationship with
like
my
I
child.
would have
Man.
never did no shit like that. You crazy?
Nah,
no, I wouldn't do that.
Bitch
nah.
gonna
I'm
take
going
that
to
money,
I'm going to have
buy
my
a house
baby.
somewhere you don't know where she at. She gonna have her new nigga in there.
Yeah, yeah.
He
That's
ain't
what's gonna
tripping
happen.
Yo,
off of
what are
that.
you talk like?
And ain't
Ain't no
tripping off
bitch
of
worth
that.
that money, bro. Ain't no
Yeah,
bitch worth that. If it's
nah.
your wife and you and your wife been together for a long period of time and y'all got a solid bond, a solid relationship,
That's
and you
different.
feel comfortable doing that, alright, cool. But you doing that with a bitch you not fucking with like that is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. I don't even know. I think
It was astronomical though.
yeah, it had to be. It had to be. 18 years of child support. You know they child support.
That's what's up, bro. You don't feel
Nah,
like
it just
Cass was
you
one of them
know
niggas?
he ain't no top. He ain't one of the top niggas. That's all I'm saying. He alright.
What?
He alright. He a
Yo,
better
I'm
battle
talking
rapper than
about.
he is
Yo, listen. I'm talking about when he first came out.
yeah.
You can't do that. You gotta throw Cass in there.
He a better
Cass was
battle
putting
rapper
on
than he
for
is.
Philly.
he ain't got no joints like Beans, man. Beans got them joints. He got them. You talk about pain, Bean got them joint. Beans got them joints, man.
Exact.
Like
I
Cass,
agree. I agree.
he was
I
all
agree.
right.
But
All right.
I'm talking about bars.
Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, on a mixtape, the freestyle joints, he got bars. The
Yeah, Cass
battling
got
shit,
bars. I fuck with him. He
yeah.
got bars.
But his songwriting level ain't on the Beans level, bro. It ain't on the Chris. It ain't on the young Chris level.
I'm
You know what
not
I'm
trying
saying?
to
I
compare
fucks
him.
with it.
I'm not trying to compare him. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like Cassidy was one of the ones, like, out of Philly. He was.
Right? He was cool. He was
And
cool. He did.
he's still doing his thing. He's still, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
Cass was
still
definitely
active.
one of them ones. You know, Beans, of course.
Yeah,
Beans, I think if Beans and Cassidy battle and not Cassidy and Freeway, I think that would have been a better battle.
yeah, definitely would have. But Beans ain't really no battle rapper though. Like Beans, like you
What?
said, Beans talking in pain.
Yo,
He
hold
speak
on,
that
hold
pain.
on, hold on, hold up. He ain't know what? Yo, listen.
No,
Beans
on
is the Beans. Let me say this, right? I'm a New Yorker and it's
yeah,
Jadakiss over Beans no matter what, right?
right.
But I
I hear
feel
you.
like Beans is the only nigga that gave Kiss a run for his money.
Oh, he burnt him.
The
He burnt
only,
him.
the only, the
Yeah,
only rapper, the only rapper in the history of niggerdom that gave Kiss a run for his money was Beanie Siegel.
burnt him. I agree.
That's it.
I agree.
Nobody else. Nobody
I
else
agree.
stood a chance. And nobody stood a chance with Kiss.
I,
Nobody. It was annihilation. Whoever.
yeah. And that
But
shit almost got real in the
When Beans came out with his diss, fuck the speculation, talk over. Nigga dig this. I was like, yo, he sound like a New York nigga.
That's a classic right there.
So
That's what I'm
it's like
saying. Like,
I don't remember nobody diss records towards Jada kissing them like how I remember Beans. Shit.
right.
Beans was like in his bag,
Beans, man. If
like he
Beans would
was
have, if
going
Beans
crazy.
would have got, if he'd have got the push that he was supposed to get, Beans would have been out of here, man. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
Beans
He
is
would have been
still out of there. It's just like, certain shit happened for a reason.
yeah, yeah,
Everything is God plans, bro.
yeah.
Beans
And he gotta
Beans is
take
still fire, man.
no, he is.
Beans is still fire.
He's still fire. If he wouldn't have lost his lung, he still be competing with the rest of these niggas out here. You know what I'm saying?
And when I hear
I
it,
like
it's like it's fire because it sounds like Beans whispering
yeah,
that
it do
pain.
sound like
He
it do.
whispering that pain, so I still fuck with it because it's still fire and it's my nigga Beans. And Beans
Yeah,
better stop playing. He keeps saying he gonna pull up on the shows and all that. You know what I mean? Yo,
yeah,
Gab, pull up. Yo,
yeah,
we need you in the building, Beans. We need
definitely.
you
I
in the
need
building, Beans. Like we spoke to him when Chris came up on the show. Shout out to my nigga Chris. Freeway and Beans was on the FaceTime with us and shit like that. So
yeah,
shout to him.
I saw that. Listen, I'm 3 blocks from the nigga.
Yes.
And Beans watched me grow up, man. I can't get Beans. I'm trying to get him on the show. Like, we need him on this joint too. We South Philly, you know what I'm saying? Come tap
Hell
in,
yeah.
Beans.
But I'm telling you, with this shit that I'm doing now, it's gonna go through the roof. Mark my word. Like I talk everything into existence. Mark my
No
word.
doubt.
This show I'm doing, I'm
Doubt.
putting together, is like niggas gonna pull up and fuck with that. 100%.
I believe in that, my nigga. I believe in that. Yeah,
Straight up.
murder, man. I appreciate you, my guy, man.
You already, man. When you're in Brooklyn, tap in with me so I can make sure you good out here.
You
Connect you with
already
some
know.
good peoples.
You
I
already
always
know.
told you that, even when you came out to the city before. I told
That's
you,
what
I connect you with the right peoples for your
right.
platform and all that, and we
I
get it
appreciate
going
that
from
love.
there.
I appreciate that.
Big said it the best.
Yeah,
Spread
murder,
love is the
man.
Brooklyn way, man. The county of kings, nigga. Spread love is the Brooklyn
You
way.
already know.
I'm a star nigga. I'm a certified star nigga, and I'm trying to carry that torch because Big left that shit in the
Right,
star. You heard? A lot of the greats come
right.
from Best Star Brooklyn. Fabulous. Motherfucking Papoose. Motherfucking Memphis Bleak.
Yeah,
Manos. You know what I mean? Like everybody is from, like a lot of the greats come from Best Star Brooklyn, and I'm one of them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Whether you
Real
like it
talk,
or
man.
whether you want to believe it or not, I'm one of them. You know what I'm
The
saying? I did
greatest
a
out
lot of
we
legendary
got, man.
shit. I
Yeah,
connected the dots in a lot of situations. So yeah, man, and I'm standing on all my shit. Ain't nobody gonna deny that. You heard?
Good nigga, man. Much love to you,
Straight
my
up,
nigga. I
big
appreciate you.
Brooklyn. Shout out to all my Philly niggas. Yo, Black, whenever you need me, I'm here. You know,
Appreciate you, my
always been
guy.
a man of my word. Get ready for that location show. I'm going up with that. I'm going all the way up
Oh,
with that. Me and my team, I got a solid team behind me, pause, and we about to get
okay.
crazy.
Yeah, we gonna tune in, man. We definitely gonna tune in. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Appreciate you,
Subscribe
bro.
to the
Appreciate
Brooklyn Way TV. Subscribe to the Brooklyn Way TV. DA Brooklyn Way TV. Let's get it.
you. Yeah, go check it out. All right.
Salute.